So I was sitting in the lobby with a colleague of mine. He kind of was in my face and not screaming yet, but he was very excited in a rather bad way. It was a long day at work already. There has been lots of stuff going on. And yeah, we had quite a tough conversation. But lucky me, I have this guard, this front man that knows how to handle such situations, and I did my best to de escalate the situation. But eventually, because of the way I've practiced it and the way I'm used to do it, it didn't escalate the situation further, but it also didn't really help the situation much, and it definitely didn't help my colleague. So the particular issue is probably not as relevant, but I did something. We could discuss whether it was a bad thing or not, but he didn't like it. I basically sent information out to a customer that he didn't want to have sent out already because he wanted it to review it once more. So yeah, we're sitting there, quite agitated, and I kept my cool, but I definitely wasn't there for him. Why is that? He was basically attacking, kind of attacking me, telling me what I should do, what I shouldn't do, and that what I have done was a bad thing from his point of view. And that's something I have a hard time appreciating on an emotional level. But as said, I have this guard, this gatekeeper that can keep up this conversation, still be friendly and respectful. But I don't, at this moment, I don't have access, although I know it would be the better choice, but I don't have access to that part of me that, even though he's kind of attacking me, can take care of him, his feelings, listen to him, give him the feeling that I understand him, that I see him. So that's not possible for me. And after all, everything cooled down. We ended the conversation. I was very agreeable, and the day after, everything was fine again, and we could move on. And we are back to having a very positive working relationship. But after that experience, I was thinking about it and realized that I theoretically have the tools and I know the tools, and I from a rational point of view, I know what I should or can do. But in that very particular moment, and being kind of caught up in my emotional state, I, as said, don't have access to that. So I was thinking about that afterwards, and there are situations where you're so caught up, where I'm so caught up, that it takes hours, eventually days to cool down. It wasn't that way in this situation, but it can happen. And I was thinking about what happens. That's like my first finding. And then I was also thinking on what I could do to improve that. And it wasn't hard to find out. I have done it before in the past. And yeah, now I'm back to it, and it's meditating. And the reason why meditation helps in such situations, especially helps me, is that one essential part of meditating is to find my inner state and to have a positive, open-minded state of mind regardless of what's happening around me. And it's not that, I mean, meditating helps to cool down, but even more important, and I know it, I haven't done it in a while, but even more important is that I do it on a regular base, daily, as sort of a practice to then, once such a situation arises, I have access to that muscle and can actually be in a much more open minded and helpful state of mind so that I can access that part in me that even though that person is attacking me, I don't get emotional about it. And I can nevertheless listen to the person, be understanding, and even helping the person to cool down themselves. And yeah, that's the reason why I'm back to meditating. It doesn't take much. I mean, you don't have to do it half an hour every day or twice every day. For me, it's 5 to 10 minutes in the morning, eventually also in the evening, but really doing it on a regular basis, thinking about it as a muscle that I'm training so that in those situations I have access to the tools that I already have anyway. And yeah, it's been a couple of days that I'm back on it, and let's see how it works out. Let's see how it improves, and I'll let you know whenever I encounter a similar situation, and we'll let you know about how it went. And with that, I'm yeah looking forward to hearing about your thoughts and to seeing you again. It was my pleasure. Take care.